The Wake Up Crew,
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
WGNS.
Good morning, Rutherford County. You're listening to the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
And welcome to the Wake Up Crew, brought to you by Pecan Pinwheels from Little Debbie's.
Spin wheels,
excuse me. January,
Ooh, you got corrected.
today is...
In your face.
Do you see how he's trying to turn us against each other because
It
we're
never
making fun
works.
of him?
It never works.
Sounds like...
January 21st is the day, episode 1830. And city students are off February 13th through the 16th, while city schools or city teachers and all county staff and students are out February 16th only. Check out the high school and MTSU basketball schedule at WGNSports.com. And it's getting serious now, Brian. Basketball, it's starting to get serious.
And in 1830, the July Revolution in France led to King Charles X's
Beheading?
abolishment and the new constitutional monarchy in France.
Off with his head.
That portion brought to you by Little Debbie's Fancy Cakes. Okay. All right.
For those who don't know, who didn't hear yesterday, we had a little bit of a disagreement, we'll say, over which Little Debbie cakes are the best. Make sure you go check out the podcast.
Well,
it was a funny segment.
It was, I made a mistake or two. I probably should have rated Honey Buns a little bit higher. I will admit that.
Well, and that kind of goes to the spirit of a Little Debbie snack cake, though, doesn't it? You're always expecting something better to come along, and it never does.
And I was all in favor of Fancy Cakes moving it up, but after he got so ugly about the pecan spin wheels, I just kind of turned off on that. You know, I mean, he was ugly.
And he loves them. But I've said this before. One of his fatal flaws, I've said this 1,000 times on the air, is if he likes something, everyone else is supposed to like what he likes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if he doesn't like something, no one else is supposed to like it.
Well, I did find out one thing. He doesn't like chocolate.
No, he does not.
I don't prefer it, no.
And that really surprises me.
I don't love chocolate, but
A man of his stature.
The Cosmic Brownie kind of turns me way off.
I don't like the Cosmic Brownie that much, but I've eaten a lot of them. I mean,
I like that row of fudge on top more than the cake itself. But
I
that
like the little
layer
things they put on it. You know, the little things
little
on it.
chocolate
Crunchies,
turds or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they quit putting the line in the middle of them. Now
really?
it's just one sheet.
Yeah, that's because fat people were just keeping eating them. Can't have just one.
You know, your credibility has been lost with the pecan spin wheels. I mean, when you say something now, I just kind of shrug it off.
I'm going to bring some in.
What, pecan spin wheels?
Mm-hmm. I bet Ralphie will eat them.
Yeah, the rat would love the pecan spin wheels. And everybody else would say, I didn't know they still made these.
It'd be one way to get rid of him.
I haven't had one since I was 6 because I don't buy them for myself.
Well, we've been trying to get rid of Ralphie for a long time. Maybe that'll do
I
it.
might kill him.
If people didn't like it, why do they still make them?
I'm sure there are old people that like them.
Old people that like them.
You're right. It is an old people Little Debbie
My
cake.
grandfather would have loved them.
Yeah. John, that reminds me. Off air, I was thinking you have really good hair for a man your age.
Thank you. It's
Is there something you do to keep it? But it's full.
Eat
It is
pecan
full.
spin wheels. They are quite popular as a convenient treat, often praised for their cinnamon pecan flavor and soft texture.
He Googled it.
I did.
He Googled, do people like
to
pecan?
prove that he's right.
They're widely available in grocery stores. Yes. I mean, it's got a great flavor profile. Many reviewers love the taste.
Is there another company that makes those besides Little Debbie? I don't know of any. Do you? I can't think of any.
Oh, I've got, we might do this a little later on in the show, but I'm going to do Tennessee's now. The most popular Little Debbie cake in all 50 United States.
And it is?
It is in Tennessee, the Nutty Buddy. Nutty Buddy is number
Sawdust.
1 in 8 states.
Chocolate chewy sawdust.
The pecan spin wheel is number 1 in 0 states, according to this.
What about Fancy Cake?
Fancy Cakes is number 1 in 3 states.
Great Value has a pecan sweet roll.
Yeah.
Tasty Cake spins pecan swirls. And Miss Freshley's pecan twirls.
If you use this as your baseline, the most popular Little Debbie cake was not even on our tier list, and it is a fudge round, which is number 1 in 13 states.
Yeah, I forgot
fudge
about
round's
those.
pretty good. I'd put that in an S, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We're powered. No, we're not powered. Well, I guess you are a little bit. Need a boost without the sugar? 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee offers a sugar-free 7 Energy drink that's a total game changer. They're cultivating kindness 1 cup at a time at the Murfreesboro and Smyrna locations.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. A winter storm watch goes in effect on Friday evening. Clouds be on the increase today. Rain showers become likely by afternoon. Highs top out near 50 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. And then tonight, chance for more showers before midnight. Otherwise cloudy. Winds become light and lows drop to 36. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 36.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
She wrote this letter and gave it to my dad to have the minister to read at the funeral. It was very healing for the kids, even for the grandkids.
Let the Murfreesboro Funeral Home help your family when experiencing loss of a loved one.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Do you want lights?
You can't believe the lights we have at the Restore.
Oh, yes, sir. We have lighting.
Chandeliers, pendants, flush mounts, table lamps.
Just come down and take a look.
Shopping at the Restore.
Shop?
Yeah.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is. Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread, jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks, flavors that shine. From winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to bloom the seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
When we started our flagship restaurant on Broad Street, who would have known we'd have grown and touched each 4 corners of Rutherford County? Now we have locations in South Murfreesboro, Smyrna, West Murfreesboro, and the original on 860 Northwest Broad Street.
Swing by one of our 4 locations after a game for some good food and fun.
Thank you, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Rutherford County.
Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you.
Good food and fun. From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Chris Perfett.
Multiple reports are indicating that former Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel is finalizing a deal to become the next offensive coordinator for the Los Angeles Chargers. This after earlier on Tuesday, McDaniel took his name out of the running for the Cleveland Browns head coaching vacancy. He had been scheduled to interview with the team on Wednesday. Luka Doncic posted 38 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists to claim his 52nd 30-point triple-double as the Lakers came back in the fourth quarter to defeat the Denver Nuggets 115-107. The 9-game win streak for the number 18 Clemson Tigers was snapped by North Carolina State in overtime, 80-76, the final score. At the Australia Open, number 3 Coco Gauff advanced in straight sets over Olga Danilovic. Number 1 Carlos Alcaraz defeated Yannick Hanfmann in 3 sets.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew, powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Switch your ceiling fans to run clockwise at a low speed. It pushes trapped warm air down to the floor where you need it. Find more tips at mte.com/myenergyplan. Now,
I'm going clockwise.
That's something I forget about doing, and I need to do that.
Well, I went away from ceiling fans and probably shouldn't have. It probably would have helped.
It sometimes helps, and where I'm living, if you don't have a ceiling fan, if you cook, you can you have that fire alarm go off quite a bit.
Well, they have now these low-profile ceiling fans that are about that size, but they've got little fan blades in them. And they're not to actually cool the whole room, but they'll pull the air up or push the air down. So.
But I always forget about that tip, and that's go clockwise.
I think I only have one ceiling fan, and it's outside.
Let's see. It says what? Go what?
I've got one in my office at home
in the winter.
It's counterclockwise in the summer.
Gotcha. That room is a tiny little room, and so whatever you set the house to, it's going to be about 10 degrees warmer than what you've got it set to. So it kind of needs a ceiling fan, but.
And also close your vents in the wintertime.
The outside ones?
Yeah, that's a plumbing thing.
Ooh, that is an extra tip.
Well, that was added. It's free.
That was a John tip.
Didn't cost anything.
That was
it's
a life
free.
hack.
It is a life hack. Is that real? Is that real? Or
that's a real one, yeah.
Okay.
It's about as real as the warming rack.
Well, no, the warming rack is made up. Somebody made that up.
I just don't see that helping, but I guess if you had a warmer in there, it would work.
I mean, yeah, if you've got one designed for that.
Ryan St. Peter is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being an outstanding firefighter who keeps calm during very stressful situations. Ryan St. Peter will receive flowers from Jenny Harrison and the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS.
Our Good Neighbor Spotlight today is brought to you by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and they're committed to making to the people who make Rutherford County such a better place to live.
Now I'm going to die if one of our holidays is this Little Debbie Day.
No, but that'd be awesome,
wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be awesome?
It was Cheese Day yesterday, and we didn't talk about cheese.
No, we talked about Little Debbie's.
Yeah.
Is there a cheese Little Debbie?
I doubt it.
Well, maybe something coming soon.
There's cream cheese. There's one with
cream cheese.
They have those little cream cheese in the middle of them, little cake. Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what they're called.
I don't see many of them, but they're out there.
Well, it sounds really good.
Danish, cherry Danish.
That's it. Yeah.
Almost as good as banana pudding from Slick Pig. So get your birthdays in. Don't forget. Also send in Good Neighbor of the Day. You can do it pretty easy. We've told you about it.
And
we told you about
banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue, far, 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 far and away greater than a pecan spin wheel. Today is National Hug Day, so give someone you care about a hug this morning.
Come close to me, you're getting a fist.
Wow.
So many phone calls
we better
today.
get off the Little Debbie wagon.
I'm looking up sales records.
6:24, you're listening to the Wake Up Crew. It's Hump Day.
Hump Day.
The residents at Stones River Manor love the environment.
I just really like it. Of course, I'm in an apartment and I can come and go and do kind of what I want to.
Stones River Manor, serving the community since 1977.
My husband felt much better when he passed away that I was taken care of here. We got married in 58 and in 60 he went in Air Force.
Stones River Manor in Murfreesboro, near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
We now have good treatments for vision with cataract surgery, so now you can see well near, intermediate, and far distances without glasses.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
What we can do not only to make you see younger, but help you to look younger and get rid of sun damage and other problems to our skin.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
Access Tennessee News. I'm Will Nunley. Winter weather alerts could soon be on the way for most or all of the state. This ahead of an impactful system forecasted to move in this weekend. While timing and totals are still being modeled, the work begins to prepare homes and roads. The Tennessee Department of Transportation says they'll soon begin treating roads with a brine solution. TDOT officials say the treatments will begin in southern counties, first working their way up. Stay with this station for the latest forecast details. Neighbors in portions of Bedford County being allowed to return to their homes following a train derailment yesterday. 4 tanker cars carrying what was reported to be ethanol overturned as part of the accident. No injuries were reported nor major environmental impact. The derailment happened near Highway 64. CSX Railroad response teams continue their investigation into that incident today. More news in 30 seconds.
Who says vaping is safer than cigarettes? Science does not support that belief. Vapes can contain a variety of chemicals, flavoring agents, cancer-causing elements, and other harmful substances. High levels of nicotine in some vapes can be more likely to lead to addiction, and chemical ingredients are not always listed accurately on vaping packages. Vaping can also damage your DNA, your heart, your lungs, and even your smile. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
The Knoxville City Council has approved funding for new police department resources, including drones, to help respond to 911 calls. By an 8-1 vote, council members approved an additional $9 million for the city's contract with Axon Enterprises, which supplies body-worn cameras and other technology to the police department. The amendment brings the total price of the contract to nearly $37 million. Leaders say the drones will be deployed to provide aerial views as officers respond to emergency calls. Will Nunley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
27 after the hour. We've got good neighbor events coming up. Another check of the forecast. We'll also be having our first look at traffic. And Matt Wolf's entertainment report is going to be along the way later on this hour. Be careful out there driving, and we know things can get kind of hectic. I was in a near wreck.
Oh, no.
The other day. I was on Broad Street, and somebody was trying to turn into Sonic. You know how you get off Broad and somebody was pulling out, and I think somebody was either on their phone or didn't look, and they were in front of me, and they had a big-time smash on Broad Street. And I thought, boy, just another minute or two, another second or two, that would have been me.
And it wasn't a burger.
Huh?
Smash burger.
Oh, no.
These are people's lives.
Everybody was okay. But, you always get the heebie-jeebies when you see a wreck. One time I was on the interstate on 24, and a car went off the road and went up the hill, and I'm in the other lane, and he just glides off the hill, fell asleep, I think. And they go up the hill, and they turn over.
Ooh.
And, I mean, you think about those kind of things for, days after it's over. And you get really, nervous driving.
Nervous driving, yeah.
And it's just,
Broad Street's the worst about, and I've heard Mayor McFarland talk about it. Part of the reason for this downtown project, there were so many places you turn in on Broad Street, and it's a 2-lane, but there's no turn into those businesses.
Right.
You have the entrances to those places. If you'll notice, newer roads, you have to go around and go to a side road to get to those businesses, even though they front a main thoroughfare. Like Medical Center Parkway is a good, for instance, in that.
You can see all the businesses from Medical Center, but you can't turn into them.
Right.
And that's just to keep the number of turns down. But Northwest Broad Street wasn't developed that way. And so, if you get in that left lane, somebody's going to be turning in one of those turnarounds.
Well, and we're getting these new traffic lights. I don't know if you've heard about this, but we're getting AI-powered traffic lights that it's going to change the length of time that you're at the traffic light based on the higher traffic times a day. So they've got whatever. Right now, I think somebody's doing that manually, but they're training an AI model to do that for it. And that's something that they're developing for here in Murfreesboro. So that might help a little bit because, it's going to know what times of day they need to switch over and all that kind of stuff. But traffic is so bad here.
Well, the only wreck I've had, knock on wood, in years, I was going down Rutherford Boulevard heading toward Oakland, and a car decided to cut to that middle lane.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when they did, somebody was pulling in left, and they didn't pull over far enough. So he was in the middle of the road, and I'm 3 seconds from him, and all I could do, there's 2 things I could have done. Gone to the right lane where there was traffic coming, or just go to the left and hit the car that was pulling in, or just hit the guy in front of me, and that's what I did. The guy that broke out in front of me. And so
taught him a lesson.
Well, I didn't know anything else to do, at the time. But
I've been in one major accident, and it was turning from Cherry Lane onto 231. And somebody was on their phone, ran that red light, T-boned me, and Bobby was in the car, I think. That was a bad one. Then that was one of those for like a month after I was scared to drive.
Yeah.
Because they were going, I want to say 75, T-boned my little Nissan Rogue, totaled it.
Do you ever look back to see when you have to stop suddenly? Do you ever look back in your mirror to see if the other people saw you stop that suddenly?
It's like, oh my gosh, please stop, please stop.
Well, before we let the time go, we've got a Little Debbie's report.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, I don't actually have anything.
I thought you said you did.
I was looking it up. Little Debbie apparently keeps their sales records very close to the chest. They don't let that stuff out.
So I saw you
the pecan spin wheel is very popular.
According to the AI overview on Google that you pulled up.
I mean,
in how many states is it the number one?
Why would?
How many states is it the number one?
In Belgium. Come on. And they have a more sophisticated palate.
The number one in Tennessee is a Nutty Buddy.
Number one in Tennessee.
What do you got to say about that, Nutty Buddy hater?
I don't know. I gave it a D.
I know you did.
So I hate them. I hate them.
But it's the number one in Tennessee. And the most popular, according to that chart, the most popular was the...
You don't even like chocolate, and you like the Nutty Buddy better than I did.
I do. Now,
because of the peanut butter flavor.
Yes. So I always think about why do companies imitate if it's not something they can sell? So, for instance, why is there a Great Value version? They don't make every version of every Little Debbie cake. You see what I'm saying?
Sort of.
Old people love them. The number one, across the board, the number one Little Debbie snack cake is the fudge round.
Which we didn't even talk about.
Yeah,
what would you rate the fudge round?
I'm not a fan. But I don't like that much chocolate.
Yeah, I would say
if you like chocolate, you'd like it.
Well, you'd rate it a D.
I would, yes.
Okay.
I like that filling in a fudge round, man. It's so good. I'd probably put it at an A or an S.
Yeah, I wouldn't go S, but I'd go A or B, I think, on it. So
Pumpkin Delights is another one that we skipped on, and I hate a Pumpkin Delight.
I can't muster. I personally, if I go to the store, I look at a Little Debbie's. I always look at Hostess first.
I was going to say, that's the big thing. Hostess has better snack cakes.
Yeah, they do. And their fudge is better. Their brownie is better.
Well, you keep talking about, you'll still always get you didn't get a Nutty Buddy at my house. You got a Nutty Boy.
Nutter Butter or whatever. Yeah, Nutty Boy from Walmart.
Great Value.
But if you ever get a sticky bun, a Little Debbie sticky bun, it's the best. If you like honey buns, you're going to love the sticky bun.
Well, the best course of action is probably just to avoid Little Debbie snack cakes altogether.
I bet a sticky bun tastes a lot like a pecan pinwheel because sticky bun has pecans in it.
No, it doesn't have any pecans in it. It's cinnamon, and it's got so much icing you'll just die. I mean, it's just great. It's great. You can find them sometimes at Dollar General. I haven't seen a lot of them, but I always pick one up when I see it. 450 calories.
Whew.
For one sticky bun.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. A winter storm watch goes in effect on Friday evening. Clouds be on the increase today. Rain showers become likely by afternoon. Highs top out near 50 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. And then tonight, chance for more showers before midnight. Otherwise cloudy. Winds become light and lows drop to 36. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 36.
Good morning. It's moving a little bit better now over here on 24 westbound at the Sullivan Evans Bridge where we had that earlier crash. As traffic starts to load up now a little bit more on 65 southbound at Trinity Lane. It's building pretty good 24 west out of Murfreesboro, Rutherford County coming past 840. Hey, Stein Dental Care in Nashville. It's been around since 1978. It's who I use, and so should you. These guys are the best. Just Google Stein Dental Care in Nashville. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Good Neighbor Events is brought to you by the law offices of John Day, AmeriCare Pest Control, and Old National Bank.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing, rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I'm overrun with pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pest.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
WGNS is happy to list your local church, club, and civic organization events on our Good Neighbor Events calendar. Get them to us at least a month before they occur. Enjoy coffee and conversation about Rutherford County history every Saturday morning, anytime between 9 and noon at the one-room Ransom Schoolhouse. It's all free, including the coffee and donuts. Members of the Rutherford County Historical Society are there to chat about local history. Bring some old family photos or any memorabilia. They'll tell you all about it. The one-room Ransom Schoolhouse is at 717 North Academy Street. That's on Saturday. The Red Cross is still critically low on blood. Please give the gift of life. Phone the Red Cross at 800-RED-CROSS and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. Sometimes we just need another shoulder to lean on. And that's why there's a free grief support group every Wednesday morning at 10 over at the St. Clair Senior Center, 325 St. Clair Street in Murfreesboro. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
From brakes and alignments to new tires and wheels, Tire World, locally owned and operated in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Online at tireworld.us.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
And we welcome you back to the Wake Up Crew. It's 21 before the hour. We've got CBS News at the top of the hour. And, of course, we have a whole full hour, almost, of the Wake Up Crew coming up at 7-11. Don't get confused with the convenience store. Ready for a dad joke today?
Which owns Speedways, by the way.
That's right.
Speedway is owned by 7-Eleven. You see a lot of stuff in there. Yeah.
You want to do your joke?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, I would. So I was at a shoe store, and the assistant, I was working with him. I said, "It's too tight." He said, "Take out the tongue." I said, "It's still too tight."
I wish I hadn't laughed because as ugly as he has been about the pecan spin wheel.
That was a funny joke. Maybe if I had a critique, and I don't because it was a good joke, but if I had a critique, maybe a little too complicated for the dad joke of the day.
If I don't, but, and then.
Well, I'm going to give it a good. And
I agree.
And your interpretation of that joke was excellent. Yeah, it was really good. Okay, but
Thank
like
you,
everything else, you're
Don.
going to make it worse.
Bye-bye.
641.
CBS News brief. At a Republican retreat, President Trump praises the American military strike that put Venezuela's president into U.S. custody.
The United States proved once again that we have the most powerful, most lethal, most sophisticated, and most fearsome. It's a fearsome military on planet Earth.
European leaders say they will not stop defending the territorial integrity of Greenland and are stepping up their presence in the region. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
This was a statement taking direct aim at Donald Trump, basically saying Greenland is a part of Denmark.
House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries holding a hearing today to shine a light on the attack on the U.S. Capitol. Happened 5 years ago today.
Donald Trump and far-right extremists in Congress have repeatedly attempted to rewrite history.
Well, stocks are higher on Wall Street today. CBS News Brief. I'm Steve Kafer.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A Murfreesboro woman was injured and a Nashville man killed in a tragic two-vehicle crash early Friday morning in Davidson County. According to Metro Nashville Police, the collision occurred around 2 a.m. on Old Hickory Boulevard at Zermatt Avenue. Investigators say that 36-year-old Katara Johnson of Murfreesboro was driving a 2005 Lincoln Grand Marquis westbound and attempted to turn left onto Zermatt Avenue when her vehicle was struck by an oncoming Honda Accord. Police confirmed that neither Johnson nor her passenger, 42-year-old Markeith Miller of Nashville, were wearing seatbelts. Miller died at the scene, while Johnson sustained non-life-threatening injuries and was transported to Vanderbilt University Medical Center. Authorities believe failure to yield the right-of-way was a contributing factor, and the investigation continues to determine if speed or impairment were involved. This crash comes as Rutherford County braces for what could be the most significant winter storm in decades. Brian Barrett of Rutherford Weather reports that a long-duration snow event beginning on Friday night could paralyze travel throughout Murfreesboro and Smyrna. National Weather Service meteorologist Alex Sizemore warned of 3 inches or more of snow with heavy accumulation Saturday and lingering impacts through early next week. The storm is expected to bring dangerously low temperatures, with single digits possible on Sunday and Monday nights. Officials urge residents to prepare now, as sub-freezing conditions may persist until midweek, extending power outages and hazardous road conditions across Rutherford County. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
When you turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore, you can leave your security issues at the door.
Security, access control, cameras, and much more for your business and home. No long-term contract. We keep your business because we did a great job, not because you signed a 5-year agreement. One call does it all for your security and technology needs. Online at turnersecurity.us. That's turnersecurity.us.
Turn to Turner Security.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
When news breaks, when traffic's horrendous, when the weather's bad. Be the first to get the news, traffic, and weather you want with a text alert from News Radio WGNS. Free text alert. Sign up online at WGNSradio.com.
Make a bold statement with custom banners and signs from Franklin's Printworks.
We've got a lot of capabilities as far as the material that you can use, either vinyl or paper or foam board or even aluminum or acrylic.
Jeff Carlton at Franklin's Printworks says they can help design eye-catching, standout banners and signs.
We can walk you right through it and pull it all together for you. Our customers sometimes don't even know what they need to know. That's why it's helpful to sit down with a real person rather than depending on something on the internet.
Franklin's Printworks.
This is Shirley Lay inviting you to come and visit us at Adams Place. Well, you don't have to clean your room. Come for the good food. There's not much I don't like at Adam's Place. Oh, I just like it all. But I've usually got my head in a book. We got a library here. Come join us at Adam's Place.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adam's Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Dudley. After last year's false active shooter alert at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, campus leaders say a new plan is in place to better prepare for emergencies. UTC is partnering with Nashville-based Defend Systems to train faculty for emergency situations like those active shooter alerts. As WTBC reports, law enforcement will always lead the response, but leaders say trained faculty can make a difference before those first responders arrive. University leaders say the training is now mandatory. Winter weather alerts could soon be on the way for most or all of the state. This ahead of an impactful system forecasted to move in this weekend. While timing and totals are still being modeled, the work begins to prepare homes and roads. The Tennessee Department of Transportation says they will soon begin treating roads with a brine solution. TDOT officials say the treatments will begin in southern counties first, working their way north. Stay with this station for the latest forecast details. More news in 30 seconds.
Who says vaping is safer than cigarettes? Science does not support that belief. Vapes can contain a variety of chemicals, flavoring agents, cancer-causing elements, and other harmful substances. High levels of nicotine in some vapes can be more likely to lead to addiction, and chemical ingredients are not always listed accurately on vaping packages. Vaping can also damage your DNA, your heart, your lungs, and even your smile. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
A Sevierville nonprofit serving at-risk children and teens has received the largest donation in the organization's history. The donation to Smoky Mountain Children's Home includes a 36,000-square-foot brick building appraised at $6 million. Leaders of the nonprofit say it will significantly expand their capacity to serve children and families. The new addition will house an educational services division, dining area, therapy department, and newly established worship and arts academy. Will Nunley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
6:48 is our time. Matt Wolf is standing by with the CBS Entertainment Report.
Things are falling over there for you, John.
We've got to do celebrity birthdays and today in history this morning, and I'm going to get right to it right now.
Wow.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
You're not fooling around.
No, I'm not. I'm just not.
How could you? You got a lot to get to.
This portion of the show brought to you by Pecan Spin Wheels from Little Debbie's.
We're going to actually get them as a sponsor. We're going to plug them every day.
Little Debbie's is racked up on us today. Even if you don't like Little Debbie's, you'll go out and buy one just
and
out of curiosity. All right, 1905, Christian Dior was born, a French fashion designer born in Granville, France. 1920, what's Christian Dior? Oh, yeah, fashion. Yeah.
Yes, Dior. They make
also
perfumes and...
Yeah.
Smells good.
1926, Steve Reeves, American professional bodybuilder, actor, and philanthropist. He played Hercules, Goliath, and Sandakan. Born in Glasgow, Montana.
Hercules.
No, that doesn't have anything to do with...
Oh, that was in Nutty Professor, sorry.
It's kind of like a Nutty Buddy from Little Debbie's.
Or Pecan Spin Wheel.
Today's episode brought to you by Little Debbie.
1940, Jack Nicklaus was born, American golfer. 18 major titles, considered the greatest golfer of all time, and followed closely by Tiger Woods.
Not to be confused with Jack Nicholson.
No.
Who is also not his son.
No. And he's 80. They're both about the same age, though.
Or Nickelback.
And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait.
Just take me now, Lord. Take me now. 1941, Placido Domingo, opera tenor, born in Madrid, Spain. 1942, Mac Davis, American country music singer and songwriter. His hit song, Baby Don't Get Hooked on Me.
Baby, don't get hooked on me.
not to be confused with McDonald's.
Because
the fast food joint.
pecan spin wheels.
I hate you, and I hate you too. Eric Holder, 1951 American lawyer and judge, was the first African-American U.S. Attorney General, born in the Bronx, New York. 1953, Paul Allen, American business magnate, co-founder of Microsoft, owner of the Portland Trail Blazers and the Seattle Seahawks. And in 1976, Emma Bunton, she was Baby Spice. She was an English singer of the Spice Girls, born in London.
What you think about that? Now you know how we feel. Say you can handle my love. Are you for real?
Now let's go look at some local birthdays today.
Yes, Dwayne Sadler, Mark Carpenter, Jamie Wright, Laura Harbour, Nicole Russell, and Bertha Johnson all celebrating birthdays today.
Well, tell me if you really, really want some banana pudding from Slick Pig, because if you do, all you have to do is call or text in a birthday. They could be the banana pudding winner and celebrate their birthday on a big day. We'll announce them on the air. So 615-893-1450 is the number. Call, text, let us know who is celebrating today.
Turn to Turner Security.
And Turner Security sponsoring our Today in History. 1971, Alias Smith & Jones premieres on ABC TV. That was a little play on Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. 1977, U.S. President Jimmy Carter pardons almost all Vietnam War draft evaders.
Tons of things we're playing over here. Who's running this thing?
Pecan Spinwheel Boy. That's who. Brought to you by 1978, the Bee Gees album Saturday Night Fever goes #1 for 24 weeks. You know, they made that movie and they said, hey, Bee Gees, we need a few songs to go with it. And then that happened. They wound up burning some of those albums because people got so sick of disco.
Oh, when disco died?
Yeah, but disco was awesome when it was at its peak, that's for sure. 1984 U.S. Male Figure Skating Championships won by Scott Hamilton.
Nashville person.
Yeah. 1987, B.B. King donates his 7,000 record collection to the University of Mississippi. In 1991, CBS News correspondent Bob Simon and 4 TV crew captured and held for 40 days by the Iraqis in the Persian Gulf. And in 2010, LA Lakers forward Kobe Bryant becomes the youngest NBA player to reach 25,000 career points at 31 years of age. 151 days, beats Wilt Chamberlain by 35 days. And that's a look at Today in History and celebrity birthdays. Remember, you can watch or listen to us on FM 101.9, 100.5 at AM 1450, and watch us on Big G TV on various platforms like YouTube and Facebook. Or you can stream anytime, anywhere with one link. That's WGNSradio.com/live. More of the Wake Up Crew to come. It's 6:33.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. A winter storm watch goes in effect on Friday evening. Clouds be on the increase today. Rain showers become likely by afternoon. Highs top out near 50 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. And then tonight, chance for more showers before midnight. Otherwise cloudy. Winds become light and lows drop to 36. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 36.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Open your curtains during the day to let sun naturally warm your home, then close them at night to keep heat in. Learn more at mte.com/myenergyplan.
Good morning. Still some flashing lights over here on 24 westbound before Shelby as they clean up this earlier crash near the football stadium as it cranks up now on 24 coming in from Clarksville. See some rain already moving through certain parts of Montgomery County there in the Clarksville area, so be careful up and down I-24 this morning. STR Towing and Recovery can help you out no matter if you have a car or a truck, and no matter what county you're in here in Middle Tennessee. Call STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore. Habitat Restore has furniture.
At a great bargain price.
Couches, beds, tables. We have it all.
At the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore, yeah. If it's here today, you better get it.
Because it may be gone tomorrow.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Hello, this is Emily Messier, and I am a resident at Adams Place Assisted Living. And I came to be here because my husband died, and I live out in Las Casas, and it was too much for me to be taken care of all by myself. The children felt this was a good place for me to be.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
This is the CBS Entertainment Report. Well, the party never seems to end for the Zootopia gang.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
Well, they're taking their time. Now in its 8th week of release, Zootopia 2 is now the highest-grossing Hollywood animation film of all time, with $1.7 billion. Now, we stress Hollywood because the biggest animated film in all history still goes to China's Ne Zha 2 with $2.25 billion. Rihanna, also a member of the Billion Club. Her 2008 hit Disturbia just hit 1 billion streams on Spotify. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Hey, it's CBS News business analyst and certified financial planner Jill Schlesinger. Follow and listen to Money Watch with Jill Schlesinger on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's 6:58 here on the Wake Up Crew, and congratulations today to Ryan St. Peter, today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, for being an outstanding firefighter who keeps calm during very stressful situations. Ryan St. Peter will receive flowers from the Jenny Harrison, at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS.
And you can get some more Good Neighbors into us by texting the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or head on over to our website, WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor. And just a reminder, Good Neighbor Salute is brought to you by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, committed to the people who make Rutherford County a better place to live.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
You know, you can get a good neighbor to us by texting neighbor to our phone number to nominate a good neighbor of the day, or WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor gets it here too.
All right, hang in there. We've got more of the Wake Up Crew to follow right after the news from CBS. Our time from WGNS, 7 o'clock.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Trump pushes Greenland plan at global summit.
I think they're going to be persuaded.
Winter blast.
Dangerous cold is turbocharging lake effect snow.
Actor released ahead of sex abuse trial.
Not to have any contact with the alleged victims or their families.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan. With the CBS World News Roundup, President Trump is in Switzerland, where he'll meet with allies he's been criticizing as he pushes his plan for U.S. control of Greenland. Here's CBS News correspondent Ed O'Keefe.
This morning, President Trump in the Swiss Alps after an electrical issue caused minor delays on board Air Force One last night.
You'll find out.
That was his response when asked Tuesday how far he'd go to take over the Danish-controlled territory.
I think that we will work something out where NATO's going to be very happy and where we're going to be very happy.
At the World Economic Forum in Davos, Energy Secretary Chris Wright insists Trump's quest for the island isn't about its vast natural resources.
This is not about resource capture at all.
And the president's threat to hit allies with tariffs if they don't back his Greenland plans appears to be driving them away.
It is time to seize this opportunity and build a new independent Europe.
Some, like this Danish member of the European Parliament, are more direct.
Mr. Trump, off.
Delaware Democratic Senator Chris Coons, who's been in Europe since the weekend, understands their anger.
Trump has taken Europe on a dizzying ride, and it's making all of them trust us less as a security partner and an economic partner.
Now to Minnesota, where 3 elected officials, all Democrats and outspoken against the surge of ICE agents, have been subpoenaed as part of a federal investigation. CBS's Nicole Skanga is in Minneapolis.
After the Department of Justice subpoenaed top Minnesota Democrats, including Governor Tim Walz, Attorney General Keith Ellison, and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey over an alleged conspiracy to impede federal immigration operations, Walz called for real law and order, not political retaliation, and Frey accused the Trump administration of weaponizing its power to try to intimidate local leaders for doing their jobs. Meanwhile, a coalition of Twin Cities police chiefs say their off-duty officers were targeted by ICE.
Every one of these individuals is a person of color who has had this happen to them.
Brooklyn Park Chief Mark Brully said one of his off-duty officers was boxed in by ICE agents who demanded her paperwork despite her citizenship. And in comments from the White House press briefing room, President Trump called the fatal shooting of Renee Good a, quote, tragedy.
Her father was a tremendous, and parents were tremendous Trump fans. That's so sad.
Also in Minnesota, conservative commentator and former sports broadcaster Michelle Tafoya has announced a Republican run for a U.S. Senate seat in that state. Tafoya used to be a sideline reporter on NBC's Sunday night football broadcasts. It's another morning of bitter cold in the northern half of the country. Lake-effect snow has buried some communities in Michigan, Ohio, and western New York. CBS New York meteorologist John Elliott on a storm threat ahead for many parts of the nation.
From Dallas through Little Rock, up into the Cumberland Plateau, right through the Carolinas to the north, copious amounts of snow. How much? I mean, we're looking at the possibility of, half a foot, couple feet. One final note, ice. There's going to be a big element of ice, so the concern is going to be a possibility to infrastructure damage, transportation.
The U.S. Supreme Court hears arguments today in the case about President Trump's effort to fire a Federal Reserve governor. In an unusual move, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell will attend the session. CBS News legal contributor Jessica Levinson.
Trump has alleged that one member of the Board of Governors, Lisa Cook, committed mortgage fraud before joining the board. The Trump administration argues here that by designating 2 different houses as her primary residence, that Cook got favorable terms on loans as a result. Cook has denied all allegations and all wrongdoing.
It's 4 minutes after the hour.
I'm Major Garrett. Follow and listen to The Takeout on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Got any gadgets? Get online protection. NordVPN has a ho-ho holiday deal just for you. Get up to 77% off plus 3 extra months. According to PC Mag, this VPN service is rated as outstanding. A single NordVPN account secures up to 10 devices. You can share online protection with your loved ones. NordVPN's Threat Protection Pro feature helps you block malware, avoid phishing, and stop annoying digital trackers. NordVPN scans the dark web and checks if your sensitive credentials haven't gotten into the wrong hands. This cybersecurity tool also encrypts your browsing. You can enjoy the internet with more peace of mind. Just a few taps and you're safer online. Let your gadgets sparkle with online security. Go to NordVPN.com and get up to 77% off plus 3 extra months. NordVPN.
In Washington today, contempt of Congress votes are planned against a former president and Secretary of State.
After rejecting a compromise proposal from Bill and Hillary Clinton's attorney, House Oversight Committee Chair James Comer confirming the contempt vote will go ahead today. This after the pair failed to appear to testify before the panel investigating convicted child sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The Clintons have called the subpoenas to appear invalid and fueled by partisan politics. Vicki Barker, CBS News.
Now to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Mr. Busfield, you're authorized for release under our recognizance.
That's where a judge allowed the release from jail of actor Timothy Busfield, held since last week on child sexual abuse charges. Busfield has denied the allegations. Prosecutors had sought to keep him behind bars, calling the evidence against him strong. There's news about Lindsay Halligan, the Justice Department prosecutor who pursued indictments against two high-profile Trump adversaries. As we hear from CBS's Michael George.
Attorney General Pam Bondi says Halligan is leaving her role as U.S. Attorney for Virginia's Eastern District. The departure comes nearly 2 months after a federal judge determined Halligan's appointment was invalid, while also dismissing cases she brought against former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James.
On the Health Watch this morning, a new report on heart disease in the U.S.
Dr. Sadia Khan at Northwestern University co-authored the annual report for the American Heart Association.
Unfortunately, heart disease continues to be the leading cause of death, but we are seeing a decline from last year and return to the pre-COVID death rates for heart disease and stroke.
The number of stroke deaths remains stable.
I'm really optimistic. I think we have made significant scientific advances. We have lots of new therapies.
And obesity rates have stabilized or declined. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
Two center fielders have been elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. Carlos Beltran was a star with 7 teams and a 9-time All-Star.
I feel like I turned another chapter or another page in my book, and I'm happy for that.
And Andrew Jones won the Golden Glove for fielding 10 seasons in a row.
Thank you to the Atlanta Braves that gave me the opportunity to chase a dream that I always wanted to do.
Those two will join infielder Jeff Kent, elected by a special committee at this year's induction ceremony. Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
Attention. Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers, so don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-963-6655. That's 800-963-6655. Again, 800-963-6655.
I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News Radio. We'll have updates at the top of every hour all day long. Now, here are Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back at it here for another hour of the Wake Up Crew from WGNS. I'm Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, Dalton Barrett along here in just seconds. But right now we pause to check on traffic and weather together, brought to you by Toots Good Food and Fun.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals. Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Good food and fun.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. A winter storm watch goes in effect on Friday evening. Clouds be on the increase today. Rain showers become likely by afternoon. Highs top out near 50 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. And then tonight, chance for more showers before midnight. Otherwise cloudy. Winds become light and lows drop to 36. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 37.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is.
Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Good morning. We got this rank over to the side on 24 westbound, right before you get up to Briley. Here coming up through Antioch. People are still staring at that earlier crash. Finishing up the paperwork here on 24 westbound. It's going to be near Shelby. This rank's been out here a little bit longer than we thought it'd be as traffic gets heavier down through the Mount Juliet area right now on 40 coming westbound. As you head on through Hermitage, STR Towing and Recovery. Remind you to please move over when you see flashing lights for 24/7 car and truck towing here in Middle Tennessee. STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. A dirty air filter makes your heater work harder and use more energy. Change yours monthly to keep your system running efficiently. Find energy-saving tools at mte.com/myenergyplan.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back in on a Wednesday hump day. That's right. It is the 21st of January, 2026. Glad you have joined us this morning.
Hump day.
Woo woo. It is episode 1830. Nice round even number, 1830. Enjoyed the MLK Junior Day off on Monday for schools, so the next time school rolls around in terms of time out of school will be on February 16th. That's for both systems. The city system, the kids will be out of school on the 13th as well, so a 4-day weekend for them as teachers have a work day. And our high school sports schedule is on WGNSradio.com. All of that. John, it's funny, I was talking on Monday to Lisa Trail, and I think all educators think about this. You know, there's that S word is in the forecast for this weekend. And said that it's a wasted, if it happens on the weekend, it's a wasted snow day.
Yeah. You hate those Friday afternoon ones.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, Friday night, snow, then Saturday, then Sunday. Then you're back in school by probably Monday, no later than Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be a bummer. Yeah. I love Sunday afternoon, Sunday night snows.
Mm-hmm.
And because you can go, you're thinking, I'll be back on Thursday, you know.
That's what it
is.
is.
If it's any depth at all of snow, that's what makes it so great.
Well,
but
who knows what will happen there? But she did say during the interview, Matt, you know, we're looking for maybe a few days here in late January, early February. So I wonder if they put in their request for those.
Didn't they have something on there the other day? And aren't they? What did you say this weekend? Did you say? Yeah. I thought I heard a mention of it.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with all of that. But that's the next official day out of school is in February, a little less than a month away. Let's see. What else? Oh, I know what I needed to tell you. It's about our friends at Middle Tennessee Electric who bring you the Wake Up Crew, powering the Wake Up Crew. A dirty air filter makes your heater work very, very hard. So it's going to use a lot more energy that way. So a great thing for you to do is monthly change your air filter to keep it from having to run so hard, make it more efficient. More tips at mte.com/myenergyplan.
I change mine monthly now. I used to not do that. I change it monthly.
So how do you remember to do it?
I really I open up. They're located at my waste can in my kitchen in a closet.
Mm-hmm.
So when I open it up to take the trash and throw the trash in the trash can, I see the filter. It's right behind it. So it reminds me, time to change it. So it's always there, kind of like a calendar, looking at the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, I don't have it on my phone or dinging on my watch or anything like you have.
Well, I can't remember it otherwise.
Yeah.
Mine's in the hallway and you walk past it and it's on, floor level, so you don't see it. Some people, theirs is in the ceiling and it's a little more of an effort. You got to get a ladder out to change it.
No, if that case, should be every 3 months for me. I'm not doing that monthly. So mine's pretty convenient. I see it, but that's what I do. I put it in the closet where the trash can is, so I'm going to see it every day. Now, whether I change it or not is another thing, but I'm sometimes, maybe sometimes a month and 2 weeks or something like that, but it's working out pretty well.
Well, that's good.
How do you do it?
It's in my phone.
Yeah, of course.
It's the first of the month, and I have other things, like the dogs have to get their heartworm medicine.
Well, we were up here Saturday working,
and
I was talking. I completely forgot a singing gig I had that afternoon.
Did you really?
I never mentioned it
No,
while I
you
was
didn't.
up here. Completely forgot it. And I have it on a calendar. I have it in my phone. The phone dinged while I was here, and I was talking to you, and the phone was somewhere, and I didn't catch it. And then I'm sitting here. I decided to take the girls. They wanted to get their nails done, so I drove them over there. Paid for it, of course, when they want me to do it. When they want me to take them, that means I'm paying for it. But I'm sitting there, and I get a text from Dad Joke Daryl, and said, "Hey, are you coming to the manor today?" And I went, I had no answer, but completely, totally forgot it. Sorry. So made me feel bad, but
So you didn't make it.
I didn't make it at all.
Wow.
I told him, from now on, call me before, call me at noon, where I have plenty of time to still make it. You call me at 20 till 2, and I've forgotten it. I can't make it. So he said, "Why don't you put it in your phone?" I want.
You said, "Thanks, Brian."
That sounded like Brian to me.
Brian Jr.
It was immediately a turnoff when he said that. Yeah. So, but anyway, I'm getting old, man. What can I say? I forget things. I even have them written down in my phone beside a little ding. I also have it in my notes of the week ahead, every doctor appointment, everything that I have. So
That's a good way to do it.
I just don't know if that's, I put it in my calendar when we have basketball games where Samantha can see it because I'm in theirs.
Mm-hmm.
We're all in there, but she can see when I have a ball game. And it's not super friendly. I mean, it's okay. But for a guy like me, it's not, it takes a little time to get them all in there,
It's kind of become a habit for me
I guess it would have to be.
When I get up in the morning, that's one of the things that I check is what's my day like? What do I have? And if I don't have it in the calendar, I will forget it.
Yeah. I notice sometimes you have it on sleep notification too.
Yeah, it's every night.
Not to disturb you.
Well, you can do the same thing. That way it just won't ding constantly because I get emails all times of the night.
No, I don't get that many. I'm not, I'm retired.
Well,
I just get spam calls. That's all I get.
Well, that's the big reason why I have it on Do Not Disturb, so I can actually sleep through all the dinging. We're going to check sports and then back for a rousing game of random questions. Everybody be along for that.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Chris Perfett.
Multiple reports are indicating that former Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel is finalizing a deal to become the next offensive coordinator for the Los Angeles Chargers. This after earlier on Tuesday, McDaniel took his name out of the running for the Cleveland Browns head coaching vacancy. He had been scheduled to interview with the team on Wednesday. Luka Doncic posted 38 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists to claim his 52nd 30-point triple-double as the Lakers came back in the fourth quarter to defeat the Denver Nuggets 115-107. The 9-game win streak for the number 18 Clemson Tigers was snapped by North Carolina State in overtime, 80-76, the final score. At the Australia Open, number 3 Coco Gauff advanced in straight sets over Olga Danilovic. Number 1 Carlos Alcaraz defeated Yannick Hanfmann in 3 sets.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Hi, this is Wanda Mills, and I'm here to invite you to come and visit Adam's Place. The room is always cleaned once a week, the bed is changed. So many people do tend to want to just hibernate. I go to things here that I wouldn't go anywhere else. We always go to eat, and that's a good time to socialize with other people.
I'd love to give you a tour of Adam's Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
As attic insulation, I can just lie around.
Yeah, and you save homeowners up to 30% on their heating bills. Still, you need some exercise.
But I'm saving them hundreds of dollars.
2 words, jumping jacks.
No way, bud. I need some rest. Could you fluff my pillow?
Call Roscoe Brown Heating and Air to get your home's insulation in shape.
Oh, and pass the Cheetos.
RoscoeBrown.com. Give us a call.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated, SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Our time is 7:22. It's the Wake Up Crew from WGNS Radio.
And now, it's time for Random Questions with your host, John Dinkins.
And we welcome you to Random Questions, and this is where I give really hard questions to Brian and Dalton.
Oh, are they difficult today?
No.
Okay.
No. What would you walk over hot coals if given the opportunity? Brian, we'll start with you this morning.
$1 trillion.
Okay.
Or maybe even $10, but
have you ever noticed, Dalton, that all his answers have to deal with money?
They do.
Money,
Yeah.
money,
I
money,
would do it for world
money.
peace.
All right.
What would be a fabulous new aroma for a scented candle?
I have always thought, this is going to sound like a weird one, but so many people like it. I think a gasoline-scented candle would do so well, because so many people tell you, like, oh, I just love the smell of gasoline.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
I bet you a gasoline-scented candle would make buku-doodles of money.
Maybe diesel, but not gas.
What about you?
I'm going to say strawberry cheesecake.
Oh, that's okay. I would say Little Debbie's pecan spin wheels flavor would be good. The cinnamon in that.
Maybe WGNS radio roof mold scented candle.
What age do you think people should retire?
50.
Brian?
I don't think people should retire if they enjoy what they're doing.
Well, I think people thought you should have retired several years ago. I'm going to say 60.
Mm. I think in my mind, if you retire at 50, then you've got like 20 solid years to do activities, and you're still mobile, and you know.
Is there a food you only eat in winter, never in the summer?
Soups.
Yeah, summer soup just doesn't hit right.
No.
That's a good answer.
Unless it's,
maybe a good white bean chili.
Mm.
What physical attribute is most striking in a beautiful person?
Eyes. I think people.
Something Megan has.
Eyes.
Yeah. Megan has beautiful eyes. I take it.
There's nothing beautiful about you.
Oh no!
The first thing I noticed about you is your bald head.
Wow.
My winning personality.
When was the last time you found yourself speechless, and why? Brian, we'll start with you because I don't know that Dalton's ever been speechless.
That would be true. I don't know that I have either, to be honest with you.
All right. Do you know anyone who can wiggle their ears?
I do. I knew a kid when I was in high school who could wiggle their ears.
That's a strange conversation starter, but no, I don't. Not that I can recall. I may ask a few people now.
What non-toxic thing will you absolutely not touch with your bare hands?
Non-toxic?
You've got a list of these.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm not touching a snake.
A penny.
A paperclip.
A safety pin. I will touch a paperclip, a big one.
Big one.
I won't touch a little one. Yeah.
What
I'm so
about-
glad they quit making pennies.
What about a Q-tip?
Use Q-tip.
Yeah.
Yeah. No way, buddy.
That's
Not going to happen.
probably considered toxic.
Yeah. Have you ever found something you'd forgotten about in a coat pocket?
All the time. Especially, I'll put something in my pocket and then put my jacket away for the summer. And I'll go to put my jacket on in the winter when it gets cold again, and I'm like, oh, there it is. It's a $20 bill.
There's my wallet.
Have you ever found like money in it? It's just great, isn't it? The greatest feeling in the
it's like
world.
a gift I gave myself.
I know. I mean, it's just great.
Not my coat pocket, but I leave my gum in my pocket quite frequently, pants pocket. So all of a sudden I'll have a piece of gum in my pants pocket, and it's like, wow, what a gift.
I usually hear money. I leave money in my pocket, and I hear it during the dryer. While the dryer, clunk, clunk, clunk. If you had to stick to the same meal plan every week, what would you eat every Wednesday?
Wednesday would be salmon day. I'd go with salmon on Wednesday.
Gross.
There are a lot of people that like salmon, Brian.
Most people that I've talked to, it's very popular.
It's
food.
an acquired taste.
It's just fish. It tastes like fish.
Yeah.
But it's like
My
one
point.
of the least fishy fishes. You eat catfish.
So when you were on your metabolic research diet, you didn't have fish.
Not
Fish wasn't
much.
it?
No, because I never could really cook it very well either. I'm going to say waffles because it's Wednesday. Because you said it was on Wednesday.
Waffle Wednesday.
Waffle
Yeah,
Wednesday.
I like alliteration.
How many times did you get detention in school? And for what reasons?
For me, I never got detention.
Twice.
Ooh.
Once for a good reason.
Bad boy.
Once was not my fault. And I'm going to leave the mystery there. But it was not my fault.
What was the good reason?
For the actual reason? I'm not telling you that either.
Oh.
He was protesting something, I'm sure.
From lift kits to tires, Tire World has the experts and the knowledge to get it done.
This is Gator with Tire World Off-Road. We are your local rough country dealer. So when you're ready to add some character to your rig, ask for Gator at Tire World on Memorial Boulevard.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Ramona Ewald at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Why did you select the Villages?
I enjoy reading, and I belong to the book club here. And we read a different book every month, and then we get together and discuss it. And I have a good appetite. I do like the food.
This is Shanda with the Villages of Murfreesboro, and we invite everybody to come out and take a tour of our beautiful community. We're near the Avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
Shopping at the Restore.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Look, try the Habitat Restore. We have used appliances.
Hey, we have refrigerators, microwave, gently used washers and dryers.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
You will leave our store humming.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
I'm a big fan of auctions. Get instant sale, no contingencies.
That means the sale of your property won't depend on an inspection, financing, or appraisals. Visit parksauction.com.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
7:30. Good Wednesday morning to you. Hump Day edition of the crew on this January the 21st.
And our birthdays today: Dwayne Sadler, Mark Carpenter, Jamie Wright, Laura Harbor. Hey, Laura Harbor. Nicole Russell, Bertha Johnson. And if you get your name, you still have, this is the last call for it. But the Birthday Club winner receives Slick Pig's delicious banana pudding. Just stop by Slick Pig in Murfreesboro at 1920 East Main Tuesday through Saturday to celebrate your birthday with their banana pudding.
Yeah, no better way to celebrate. But text right now, last call for birthdays for this January the 21st.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. A winter storm watch goes in effect on Friday evening. Clouds be on the increase today. Rain showers become likely by afternoon. Highs top out near 50 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. And then tonight, chance for more showers before midnight. Otherwise cloudy. Winds become light and lows drop to 36. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 37.
Good morning. We got a couple of accidents out here right now. We're seeing a little bit more traffic volume this morning than yesterday. On 40 coming through the Hermitage area, building in from Wilson County 24, showing signs with more volume now. Westbound 24 here through the Antioch area, coming in from Murfreesboro. Hey, Stein Dental Care in Nashville. They've been around since 1978, offering same-day and emergency appointments. Just Google Stein Dental Care in Nashville. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Rutherford County officials are actively considering the future of several historic and high-profile properties in and around downtown Murfreesboro, signaling a shift towards adaptive power reuse over large-scale new developments. Among the focal points is the Goldstein Building at 1 South Public Square, a structure that dates back to around 1900. Renovation plans are being evaluated to modernize the interior while preserving the building's historic character, in line with efforts to maintain the architectural integrity of the Murfreesboro Square. At the same time, the county has moved forward with the purchase of the former Bank of America building, located just 336 feet from the county courthouse. Although some commissioners have voiced concern about the price, which has been negotiated down to $8.2 million, many see it as a strategic acquisition for consolidating administrative offices. Architect Bart Klein has been tapped in to explore renovation concepts, which could cost an additional $8 million. Meanwhile, at the state level, Tennessee lawmakers are addressing growing concerns around mental health and artificial intelligence. A proposed bill, HB 1470, introduced by Representative Tim Hicks, seeks to ban AI systems from offering therapy or psychiatric diagnosis. The legislation comes in response to a tragic 2024 case where a teenager died by suicide after engaging with a chatbot on Character.ai. Mental health experts argue that while AI can simulate empathy, it lacks the depth of human connection, which is vital for effective psychotherapy. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett for WGNS, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread. Jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks. Flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to bill seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. My team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. We've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, There's no fee unless we win your case.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back on the Wake Up Crew from News Radio WGNS, and time for another fun edition of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Here is our first question, fellas. For $100, which of these food items is produced by churning cream? Is it honey, wine, butter, or sugar?
Let's give Brian this one because, Brian probably won't answer any.
I'm going to say that it is butter. And that is the correct answer. Our next question for $200. What name is given to the chain of islands off the south coast of Florida?
Wait a minute. Aren't they supposed to be easy?
Is it the Florida Locks, the Florida Keys, the Florida Gates, or the Florida Doors?
Go ahead, John.
Florida Keys, that B.
And Keys is the correct answer. Our next question for $300. What is measured in degrees of Celsius and Fahrenheit? Is it radiation, temperature, rainfall, or cloud cover?
I don't have to be the host of Rutherford Weather to know that that's B, temperature.
And another correct answer.
He would have stopped you if you were going wrong.
That's true.
For $500, Ontario is a province of which country? Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, or Canada?
That's D, Canada.
And that is another correct answer. Another question, this one for $1,000. Wow. What is the meaning of the word frivolous? Is it profound, silly, hardened, or ticklish?
B, silly.
B, silly for $1,000 is correct.
That's the first, so those are the easy ones.
Yeah, so this now gets hard.
Now the pressure's on.
$1,000 is for you to keep. But let's continue up the money tree if you decide you want to. The next question worth $2,000. We're moving on. And the question, which part of a horse rider's body goes in the stirrup? The head, the foot, hands, or shoulder?
You can correct me if I'm wrong because you know more about horses, but I believe that is B, the foot.
I believe that would be the correct answer.
There's no leg on there, so that would be the only one that would trip me up. So foot.
And is foot the right answer? Why, yes, it is.
Woo, that pause. Whew.
Moving up the chain, you're going to continue? The answer, yes. For $4,000. Which crop failed and caused the famine that hit Ireland in the mid-1840s? Potato, oats, wheat, or cabbage?
John?
No,
I believe
it's
that's the potato famine. Well, we're working together, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good to me. What do you think?
Is that your final answer?
The Great Irish Potato Famine? That's a thing I've heard of.
Okay.
Is potato the answer? Let's
find out. You guys aren't agreeing with me. What do you think it is?
That sounds good. I don't.
Is it potato? Yes, it is.
You really psyched me out. Why'd you do that?
Do you want to move up the chain to $8,000?
Yes.
Could lose $3,000 if not. Okay, here we go. The question.
Mainly because we've got a minute left to fill.
How many chance squares are there on a standard Monopoly board? Chance squares on a Monopoly board. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Remember, you have all your lifelines left.
I was going to say, John, do we want to use a lifeline here, or are you super confident?
I'm pretty confident, but we'll do 50-50 if you want to.
Well,
50-50 will give you 2 answers. 1 or 3.
Let's phone a friend.
Your answer wasn't up there?
I think it is. Yeah, it's up there. It's still up there.
Is it? Which one is it? 1. 1?
Do you want to go with 1?
I don't want to be the one to lose the game.
Let's commit.
Okay. Is the correct answer 1 chance square on the Monopoly board?
No!
It is not.
No!
Can't remember my Monopoly anymore.
Well, great game.
I don't remember. Take a chance. Oh, yeah, there are 3. I'm sorry.
Well,
that was a valiant effort.
Now envisioned the board.
We still won $1,000. We'll split it 3 ways. They're going to mail it to us. This online game we play.
You know what I was thinking of? Free parking. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
And there are 3 chances. Yeah.
Should have phoned a friend.
I know. I told you I said to.
Well, better luck next time.
Why are you looking at me? Better luck next time to all of us.
All of us. You included.
I'm more of the host.
Well, you're hosting and playing.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But that is today's edition of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Is your saving for retirement strategy involving the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday"? If so, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin, and when it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started towards your retirement goals. Give us a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. Well, you can be yourself, if you want to talk with people, you can. There's 3 square meals. The biggest thing I like here, that everybody is so friendly. And of course, I would encourage anyone, if they're looking for a place, to look at Adams Place, because they'll have a hard time beating it.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back to wrap things up here, we're fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Maybe a sweet tooth got you going, but you need a sugar-free option. How about the sugar-free German chocolate or white mac, all at 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Some of their 20,000 flavor combinations. Cultivating kindness 1 cup at a time with thousands of sugar-free combos. Check them out. Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and coming soon next month to Laverne. We say good morning to Ryan St. Peter. Today's, I feel like I'm reading out of the Bible. Turn to St. Peter.
Yeah.
Ryan St. Peter, our SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, for being an outstanding firefighter who keeps calm during the most stressful situations. Ryan St. Peter today, the recipient of flowers from Jenny Harrison and our friends at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS Radio. So our hats off to Ryan Flowers for their continuing work to help us bring you a Good Neighbor of the Day. Today's Good Neighbor Moment brought to you by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and committed to the people who make Rutherford County a better place to live. If you want to send in a good neighbor, you can text the word neighbor to our phone number, 615-893-1450, and that will trigger an auto response. It'll come right back to you with a link from us. You just tap on that, fill out the information it asks, click submit. It's easy. Takes you about 2 minutes tops. WGNSradio.com/good neighbor also gets it to us, and we'll take care of it from there.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
So I was in a shoe shop trying on some shoes, and the assistant, I told him, it's just too tight, and he said, try it with your tongue out. I said, it feel not good, it too tight.
Oh, that was pretty good. You made that joke.
Did I?
Yeah. I don't know that I could have done that.
It's hard to do that way.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah,
with your tongue out.
Hey, Ryan St. Peter, that would be a good actor name. He ought to go into acting.
Yeah.
Starring Ryan St. Peter.
I think of soap opera when I hear that name.
That's true. Yeah. Good soap opera name. Ryan St. Peter. Ryan, you're going to have a career change.
Well, what are some of the things that we learned today?
We had, we played Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, that was
We don't
fun.
play that often enough.
I like it.
I do too. I like the music and everything, but we don't seem to play it.
It's very dramatic.
We play that stupid, hit record game that we don't know any of the songs because we're old. But
I know of a good game.
It's time now for that game show that everybody loves to play. It's Name That Animal Sound.
You want to play real
Your
quick?
host, Brian
Sure.
Barrett.
I like everything but the Brian Barrett. But Dalton, he's that show.
I know.
Where'd he go? He left early, didn't he? We don't even care anymore, do we?
He just bounced in, bounced out. That's on
he likes to play the games, though.
Yeah.
He does like to play games. But
general conversation?
We keep him here in the morning, though. For the first hour, he's pretty good. He stays. I'm kind of guilty of that, too. I kind of come in and out. Hey, y'all talk about during this few minutes.
Yeah, we seem to have floaters around here.
Yeah. But we know you can handle it as the host of the 7 o'clock hour.
And it always happens in the 7 o'clock hour.
It does.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. I think we're taking advantage of you.
Wow. Mark the tape if there were tape to mark.
Oh, we're out of time, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can't talk about it anymore.
Well, I guess we'll do it all over again tomorrow.
Again?
Yeah. And the next day, too, probably.
This is a rough stretch right here.
Yeah.
Morning and then basketball.
First of the year.
Coach's show. It's
So-
a rough stretch.
It's so depressing. Gets dark at 4:20, whatever.
Well, it's getting better.
Yeah.
But it's been so cloudy lately that we don't really know.
No, I know. Well, we are out of time for this Wednesday. We hope you enjoyed the show. The podcast will be up shortly. For John, for Dalton, I'm Brian. Until next time, take care out there.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. A winter storm watch goes in effect on Friday evening. Clouds be on the increase today. Rain showers become likely by afternoon. Highs top out near 50 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. And then tonight, chance for more showers before midnight. Otherwise cloudy. Winds become light and lows drop to 36. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 37.
Local farmers, local meats,